Good evening. He's your casual gamer dad here, and we're back with something real special. We're back with Grim Dawn, Reign of Terror, Diablo 2 mod, and at the request of multiple viewers over the last couple of months, uh, I've been asked for more Hammerdin advice in gameplay. If you don't know what the Hammerdin is the Hammerdin is essentially a specific playstyle that was originally created in Diablo 2. It also became playable in Diablo 3 with the Crusader class. However, its origins come from Diablo 2. That's where it became famous. That's where it was ridiculously overpowered. And uh, my Hammered In gameplay video I've made in the past has gotten more views than any of my other videos. And I've had comments from time to time on it. So with the announcement of Diablo 2 Resurrected coming later this year, which I'll definitely be playing, without a question. Diablo 2 is a game that I spent, I couldn't tell you how many hours, but many, until I eventually stopped. I just didn't have friends, people to play with anymore. People got tired of it, it got old. Eventually I hit a wall. It was practically unkillable even in PvP, and it just, what was the point really? But I'm definitely looking forward to that, and so getting a little bit of that Diablo ARPG itch, and for me personally now, Diablo 3 just doesn't quite scratch that itch anymore. I feel like I'm not a hardcore competitive ladder player, and I've done at least Greater Rift 100 plus on every character with most builds. It's not as enjoyable. The gameplay I do like a lot more, but the replay value dies out a lot quicker with Diablo 3. So, anyways, here's the next best thing: Grim Dawn. This Reign of Terror mod is really something. I played it a good amount of hours. It would probably be more fun for me if I had other people to play it with, but I digress. Anyway, so I spent a good hour or so putting this build back together, and I got good news. I did it. What I mean by I did it is we are in hell mode, and it's viable, and it kills, and it's strong, and it's actually tankier than my other build that I was using with the Warcry and the Charge and the Whirlwind. So that's great. I'm excited about that. I want to push through and finish some of the other builds that I had been working on that I kind of gave up on. So in a little bit of celebration of sorts, I'm coming back and working on this, the Hammered In. I've got something special planned. So first off, let's go over the skills, the skill choices we made, the passives, the class choices, as well as some of the devotion points. I took some time and I looked at the devotions. I'm level 91 right now, so I've got a good amount of points available. So I was able to make it work. As a matter of fact, I even got a few spare skill points I haven't decided yet what to do with. But we have the Paladin, of course, because the Paladin is where the hammers come into play. I chose to go with the Barbarian as a second specialization, mainly for its passive skill tree and buffs from the shouts and whatnot. You don't have to do it in this way, but this is the path that I chose. So here we go. So first and foremost, we've got our Blessed Hammer, of course, maxed out. I've noticed that plus to skills is very powerful, just like it was in Diablo 2. So I have lots of items with plus to skills, hence why it's 31. Concentration aura is a must. It must be concentration, specifically because it states 330% to all damage. Or as Riker would say, damage, right? And it has casting speed. Casting speed scales hammers, and it says here scales with the type of casting speed. If you see on the tooltip there. So if you look at Fanaticism, Fanaticism exclusively says physical and piercing damage and eternal trauma and bleeding damage. So it increases those. So if you're using something like Whirlwind or Charge, you can use Fanaticism, because Fanaticism will scale with attack speed. With skills, I should say, that it's scale with attack speed. So for this, we want concentration. Concentration. You can only have one exclusive skill in this game. Exclusive skills, there's a number of different things. Auras for the Paladin all fall into that as well. So I have 1 point in charge, just because it's really, really useful at moving around. It's almost like having a teleport. Honestly, it's really great. Insignificant mana cost. Next up, we have Holy Shield. Holy Shield is a dual purpose. You'll notice that it says 166% to all damage. So that means it increases all forms of damage. We need as many multipliers as possible. As you can see here, our hammer damage is 21,891 to 35,386. That's not going to be enough, of course. And I'll show you what my DPS is in just a bit. But we need as much damage as possible. It also provides us defenses. It increases a flat defense increase. It gives us a % defense increase. It gives us extra shield recovery time, which is important. Shield recovery means essentially that your character recovers faster when they block. Otherwise, sometimes you can kind of get stuck if you have very, very high block chance and you just keep blocking over and over and over again, and you won't be able to move. And that was kind of an issue in Diablo 2. Increases armor by 62%, so we get armor. We get 31% shield block challenge, which is really, really great. We get, the retaliation is negligible. That's not going to mean anything and whatnot. So the main things we need are the all damage, the defenses are good, the shield recovery is good, the armor is good, the block chance is good. Okay. So that's it for that. I have a few points left. I already have the Paladin maxed out. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use. I've contemplated putting a point into redemption just to have, because redemption can be useful for sometimes just for healing. It's not normally an issue. I feel like in hell mode you're either killing them and surviving just fine, or you're not. So I'm not so sure how useful that'll be. But nonetheless, let's move on to the Barbarian. So the Barbarian, we're always going to start with the shouts. I maxed out shout for the defense increase, makes us harder to hit. Armor increases damage reduction, right? So we want defense, makes us harder to hit. Battle orders, no brainer, extra health, extra mana. So we maxed that out. Interesting, battle command in Diablo 2 battle command. So it gives +1 all skills. I'm not sure what they were intending here with this in this version, because in Diablo 2, when you increase skill points in battle command, it would increase the duration of time. It was a fixed duration. Same with the other shouts. These are now, they're just toggled. They're just toggled abilities, so you don't have to worry about it running out. So essentially battle command, higher level battle command makes it just cost more mana. So this is where there's a little bit of a drawback to having a lot of skill points, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter with the amount of mana that we have, and you'll see it's just literally not an issue at all. I do have 1 point into Battlecry. Battlecry I have a point into because Battlecry reduces enemies' defense and also their damage for 5 seconds. So it's pretty good against big bosses like Ubers especially. There's lots more Ubers in this game than there is in Diablo 2, since there's Grim Dawn bosses as well as others, Some really strong ones that I have not been able to kill. Maybe we can change that. We'll see. But Battlecry kind of helps with that. So that's the reason I have a point there. We have maxed out increased stamina, just because it gives us health, constitution, so we don't run out. Reduced stun duration as well. That can be helpful. Increased speed, so movement speed. Kind of goes without saying, right? Movement speed is invaluable, right? Iron Skin, again, armor absorption, pierce resistances, right? So all that's good. You must be maxed on the resistances in hell mode. Must, it's absolute must. And then of course, speaking of resistance, we have natural resist. So these are the skills that I have right now being used. You might say, well, these guys are game dead. How come you're not using any masteries? Don't you want to increase your damage? Well, if you look closely at the masteries, you're going to notice that they increase physical, pierce, internal trauma, and bleeding, just like Fanaticism. And our hammers are magic damage. So these masteries actually do, unfortunately, nothing for us. If it said all damage or if it said magic damage, that would be a different story. And that would actually be really good because we could use more multipliers. But unfortunately, there just aren't any other multipliers. I don't really see the need for leap just because, I mean, well, actually I forgot about that stun. That stun is not terrible. The thing is I prefer to use charge, right? Because charge you can move around a lot quicker, whereas leap you have to wait for the animation to fly. That's stun. I wonder. It says plus 500% movement speed. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'll contemplate that. But the thing is that the radius is really short at low levels, so I don't know if that's really going to help me much there. Up here we have Tremor, Earthquake, and Avalanche. They're not very good in this respect. You would need a specific item that revolves around them, and they'd have to be maxed out. Taunt, another damage reduction, but it's going to be hard just to keep both of these up. Reduce target's damage, Maybe, honestly, maybe I'll end up just putting more in a battle cry. It just feels easier. Howl, I don't really want to fear them. It's not that useful. And then Whirlwind's physical damage, Berserk is default weapon skill. Well, actually, Berserk. Oh, I was just about to say. Berserk, okay, it just says damage. Because Berserk in Diablo 2 was magic damage. I guess not. Just his damage. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much of a reason to put points into charge. Just because it's just weapon damage. And my weapon damage actually really sucks because of a specific item that I'm using. And I'll show you once I get to the gear slots. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, honestly, like, maybe just Battle Cry. I'm not in a rush to make that decision yet. Let's go to the devotions, because I get a lot of questions about this in the past. So, devotions, it's very, very simple. What I do is I start always by looking for the type of damage. Of course, you want damage, right? You're going to get others. So I started with that, and then if you zoom out, you can see all the red spots are going to show magic damage. Oh, wait. Did I miss this? I missed that. Wow. Okay. Wow. How did I miss that? 1, 2, 3. I have this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. I thought I got them all. Okay, I missed that. That's a big multiplier right there. Okay, I'll get that in a second. So some of these I picked for defense, but you'll see most of the time you're looking for offense, right? So I looked for as much magic damage as possible. So these ones were easy. These are ones down here that I didn't get to, and because I was too low level when I was doing Hammerdin before. But you'll see here that we have magic, and I just also needed, so what you're looking for is, for example, affinity requirements, right? So we have the different affinities. So I had to tinker around with looking for what gave me the constellations and the best bang for my buck. I don't want to pick things that are giving me like completely useless stats. See, a lot of times, like, look here, like I'm getting a little bit of base stats, a little bit of resist. That was pretty much useless, right? This had all damage, and I got 5 of the Ascendant Affinity, which I needed for this one. This one I needed 16 and 14 of Eldritch, but Look at that. 100%, 80%. And this one I didn't really feel like I needed. You know, so honestly, I'm not, you know, these skills that you slot into your abilities, there's not a whole lot of really good ones. So I don't focus too much on those. I'm looking for just flat, consistent damage. And I'm not looking for something that I have to stop and cast because you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be casting hammers nonstop, right? 100%, 80%. And see, like this one again, this is like a duration, something I have to cast. If it's something that I get like automatically, or if it's something that I get like I have a chance to do it when I attack, those I'm good with. Those I'm good with. The others, not so much. Okay. See, like, look at this one. This one is Phoenix Fire. 100% chance on critical attack. See? So what's good about this one is that it's extra damage, and it's only based on my whatever my attack is. So let's see. Hold on. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. Which one I'm going to put on the hammer? Am I going to put that one on the hammer? This one. It's 15% chance on attack. That's Aether Fire. And it's more magic damage and has a chance to confuse. See, that might be better suited for my hammers. This one. Yeah, see, okay, Arcane Bomb. It's extra. Ooh. Interesting. So I have a 25% chance on attack. The Arcane Bomb will mark the ground, and it'll do magic damage, and it'll reduce magic resistance. 35%. That essentially makes me do more damage, right? So, so maybe that one. So I've got some. I can assign one of these to the Templar, though. That's what's nice as well. So maybe I want to do the Confuse and maybe the Templar. Or maybe the Templar. Okay, well. Let's see. Should we give this one to you? Let's see. See, it's important to think about these things. It really is. Do I want to be the one confusing? Do I want to be the one causing the... Since I'm going to be casting lots of hammers, confusion or resistance drop. You know what? Let's go with the Templar on the confusion. I'll give it some more utility. Aether corruption. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's a skill that I'll want to use. Mana cost. This is the one I want to cast here. You. I'll just put on charge. What does this one do? 15% chance, one hit. Makes sense to put that on there. On the Holy Shield. I don't remember if I have them all. Okay. Really quick before I continue. So, I'll just show a few more of these. So I took this one because this one has more shield block, and it also had shield recovery and shield damage block 20 and then 10%. So it means when I block, I do block more damage as well. These here had resistances and health. And again, a lot of these I took because of the complete constellation bonuses, right? And I got 50% magic damage. Now, mind you, there are some that just give flat all damage, like this one, small one, but I get 3 red affinity, sorry, the chaos affinity. It's 15%, 15% all damage. This one's 30% all damage. That's good. All damage is really good as well. Yeah, see, like fire magic, fire magic. Okay. All right, I need 3 points. I'll have to take from other places. So let's go do that really quick. See how fast I walk with all that speed? It's beautiful. Okay. I'll take back you. You. And I'm sure there's another. No, I need the constellation bonus. Oof, it's a lot of magic damage. Is there one more? No, I need that. This one's 15% to all damage. You see how these ones, they say dependencies, so I can't take those off there. It's kind of hard sometimes to find one that you can. I guess I can here, but I'm going to be losing some damage. 18 defense. Okay, I don't particularly need that one apparently. Alright, then we'll go back to skills, devotions, and pick up on that. Okay, that's big. Alright, now that we've gone over the skills, before we go and do that special something that I have planned, let's take a look at the gear. So the weapon we're using is Heart of the Oak. This is a rune word that is pretty tough to get. It requires some pretty high level runes, but I was able to. And the reason we're using it is we're using +3 to all skills. It gives us lots of resistance, which is nice. It's not much of an issue in this build. There's lots of items and lots of abilities that increase our resistance. We get cast speed, we get mana, and we get mana leech per second. So that's really good. The Oak Sage is also useful. Hold on, did I forget to put the Oak Sage on here? Yes, I did. Let me make sure. Oh yes, I did forget about that. Okay, Oak Sage. Dang, seriously, I have a problem. I don't have enough room on my skill bars. It's like I have the Aether Corruption as well. I probably want to be able to cast from time to time, but yeesh. And you know what's really annoying about this build too is that the hammers, sometimes there's these little, like, I call them item balls that bosses drop, and I'm not able to hit them with charge or with hammers, so I have to switch to a regular attack, and it's really annoying, but okay. So we're using the Heart of the Oak. I'm using what's called a Seal of Corruption on it. It gives extra, I'm looking at the magic damage, physical damage converted to magic damage, and as well as the Aether Corruption skill, which would be nice if I could use, but I'm not sure how that's going to be useful. But so if you look at the damage actually on the weapon itself, it's not very good. We don't care actually because we're using hammers damage, right? So that's all that matters. Okay, helmet, I'm using Delirium. It's another rune word, and it's simply because of the +2 skills. It's really, really strong, as I've stated. that has some other things on it too, like the Terror is not terrible, the Confuse is not bad, the Delirium, where the 1% chance when you're hit, where you become smaller, is it says 250% more movement speed, but it shrinks you. It's kind of annoying to be honest, but it's not the end of the world. Uh, Amulets, I'm using the Telling of Beads because I haven't found one that has high enough magic damage on it to justify this has +1 all skills. Right, so that's what I'm using that for. Our shield, we're using the Spirit Rune Word. +2 to all skills, more cast speed, resistance, mana, strength, defense. Very easy rune word to make. I probably should remove that augment to put something better on it, but haven't done that yet, I guess. Rings, I'm just looking for rare rings, typically that are going to have either all damage or magic damage. This one has health, some health regeneration, and some magic damage. So that's why I'm using that one right now. This one has 39% to all damage as well as health. I haven't found too much better. I'm looking for just damage multipliers to be able to make sure that the hammers do enough damage to kill in hell mode. Principle is a rune word. I chose to use that as +2 to all skills in Paladin, so it doesn't add to the skills in the Barbarian skill tree, but nonetheless it gives us shield block chance, gives us health, gives us some extra damage to undead, which can be useful. Resistances, maximum resistances, which is good. Some of the items we have do that. That allows us to go beyond the 75% resistance. You can see here that literally the only two we're not capped out on is vitality and bleeding. We're capped out on everything else. Okay, so it has the Holy Bolt chance, but that doesn't really matter. We put a Perfect Opal in here for extra magic damage, 50%. As well as mana absorb from enemy attacks. It just makes it so it's just almost impossible as long as we're getting attacked to not take damage. Not lose mana. We have here the rare pants. These ones are kind of meh. They're not that great. I mean, they have resistance. They have 7% strength. They have magic damage. They have physical damage, which I don't really need in this build. I have to upgrade and replace this. I was using this one because it had the +32% in physical damage, and I'm not doing a physical damage build anymore, so I'll have to put this away and create a new relic that is more appropriate for this build. The Mythical Chains of Anguish is a unique belt that has +1 to all skills. It's actually really good. I don't know if there's another belt that has that. Maybe a set item one, I think. It also has attack damage converted to health, and it has 134% to all damage and crit damage. This belt is amazing for damage for DPS builds. And then it also has a Curse and Anguish that does damage, reduces damage, movement speed, and resistances. So it's an amazing belt. It really is. The metal we're using here has all damage, magic damage. The rest of the things have a little bit of resistance, don't really matter. But we're using the Templar, and the reason we use the offensive Templar is Templar, from my experience, seems to be the best. I just really like the offensive aura and the extra damage that we get. It's pretty tanky. Only Ubers typically will kill my Templar. It almost never happens otherwise. So it's pretty good. If I was not using a Barbarian as a secondary class, I would say maybe use the Barb from Act 5. It's also pretty good. The Act 3 follower can also be good for skills, like for example if you're playing a druid or a sorceress and you're using like cold skills and whatnot, because that is an aura that increases that and mana regeneration, so that can be pretty good. But I really like the Templar. Okay, boots, Sandstorm Treks. That takes me back, crit damage, strength, dex, lots of health regen, constitution, movement speed, armor. It's great boots. Runic bracers. So I like these ones because They give me resistance, some good defenses, as well as mana absorbed. It has something called Prismatic Shield, 100% chance on hit. Triggers a rune engraved upon this armor, creating a protective shield around you. So I get extra resistance when I get attacked. Just more resist, right? As if I need more resist. Here we go, resistance, you know. We have the Mantle of the Weeping Eye. This has magic damage. That's the main reason why I'm using it. It's basically it. It's more damage. And I think we've covered everything so far. I think it's important to note, you'll see that each of my items have augmented with something appropriate that I could find. A lot of these have defense. If I couldn't find some way to increase offense, like look here, the Restless Remains are at the bottom. This is both offensive and defensive because it has defense by giving me some life leech, so attack damage converted to health, and it has casting speed, which makes it so that I have my DPS goes up. And I think there isn't going to be a right answer with what to put. Ooh, actually, I just realized this Delirium has an Onyx in it. I need to remove that. That's more damage I could be having. And this too. So there you have it, right? I think it's important to note those things. Magic Almond. All right, but before we do that, let's take a quick look at our DPS. So you see here, we go up to 155,000 DPS for the hammers. We have amazing cast speed, right? Just look at how beautiful that looks. Just have a whole screen of hammers. See how my mana slowly goes down, but it's basically infinite because, first of all, I have 100 plus potions, but I mean, it takes too long for it to go down. I'm never worried about mana in this case. Okay, Charcy. Trying to remember, is it here that I can do that? Oh, this is why I craft things. I always forget where that is, but while I'm here, let's take a quick look at which one of these has magic damage. I don't know. All damage, but a small amount. Illumination, Sanctuary, Spectre. Okay, there's some magic damage right there. So there's that one, but this is the lowest tier. These are empowered. Let's go to Transcendent. See if we can find 20% all. Let's see. Sometimes it's coupled with lightning damage. Juggernaut, there's the physical one that we have. All damage. Mortality. So what do we need for mortality? We need Hysteria and Gluttony. Okay. Hysteria and Gluttony. So we can make a Gluttony. Do we have Hysteria? No. Hysteria might be a higher level one. Oh boy, do we have Hysteria? See, we may not have the... Okay, set augments. We may not have the recipe for it, and that's what happens a lot of the time. Is you just don't have the recipe, so you can't even make it. Look at that one. 92%! And it has attack speed and cast speed. Oh gosh, I definitely don't. Yeah, see, I have to make mortality. And yeah. That ain't happening. Okay, so... I don't have... I'm looking one more time. I don't have the recipe for that, so it looks like we're crafting Spectre. for the time being. Hey, gave us an extra 4K. Can't complain about that. I don't have a hysteria here, do I? No, there's no way I do. I would have crafted it. By the way, I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously, look. This is shared stash. Like, these are just this is just this character. So, go figure. I'm gonna miss using you. This is a beautiful weapon that I was using for my Warcry build, but it's time to go back to Hammers. It's time to go back. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is the thing that I always have to make sure I reread because it confuses me. In salvage changes, use stripped component parts and augments from items. Unfortunately, the process of improving always results in the destruction of either item. You can choose which one to salvage and which one to salvage. If you salvage the item, and okay. See, I don't know why they explain that whole thing every single time because it gets confusing because it makes me feel like so this strips component parts and augments from items. So I'm going to get rid. Oh yes. Choosing to salvage an item will destroy the attached component and remove any augments. So we're going to remove augments. Yes, okay. Like, it's just the way it's worded is really confusing. It, like, scares me. Like, salvage. Because in Diablo 3, salvaging meant destroying the item, essentially. So, yeah. Okay, now that that is done with, okay, wait, I'm gonna put an opal in there. All right, more magic damage. Why did our damage go down? Oh.
An old friend returns.
Why did that go away? That was weird. Alright, we're at 162,000 DPS. I'd say that's not too shabby. And before I forget to do that, let's go do that. Salvage. Keep item. Oh, I know what it is. It's for some reason the game does this weird thing where, so because these items had plus to skills, like I took it off and don't ask me why it resets the cooldown on that. I don't know why. But okay, let's see. Oh, those are beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't get the right ones. See, I have Vex and Low. These are the highest runes that I have. I need higher than that for some of the recipes, the rune words I want to do. Okay. Should I just do another opal? Shields. Oh, wait. No, I can put the Seal of Corruption. Because I don't really... Just because that has another physical damage conversion of magic damage. I like that. Yep. We're doing that. And of course we have to wait the long-ass cooldown on these followers. That's what's annoying. Okay. So let's see. We've gone over the skills. We've gone over the item. Wow. It's taken us almost 40 minutes to do that. And the devotions. And that's okay. Oh. That's why. It's the holy shield that went away. I was going to say, why did my damage go down?
Back in the fight.
165,000. There we go. We have everything else on. Yes, we do. Okay. We have Arcane Bomb here. We have Phoenix Fire here. We have Aether Fire here. Okay. Looks like I forgot something there. Oh no, I put that on Holy Shield. Okay, good. That makes sense. Do I have any other skills? Need to attach? I don't think so. Alright, alright. I've wasted enough time with this, you know. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a cow level run. And let me just warn you that hell mode cow level is a pain in the arse. But hopefully we can do it without dying too much. I say that, but oh boy, it's really difficult. But I have faith. Now, the Cow King will kill the Templar. Absolutely. I'm going to wait for this cooldown here. I don't need to do it right this second, but will kill the Templar. And I need to be able to have the Templar up again so that I can move away and do damage while the Templar takes hits. Because the Cow King in Hell mode is no joke. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have all 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have all my buffs up. I just have to make sure. Okay, let's do it. That was my last one, too. Alright, well, maybe we'll get rewarded. Maybe we'll get something good. Let's find out. Okay, let's see. See how I'm blocking so much now that okay, that's pretty good. No problems there. Sometimes the hammers, it's really weird. You have to like reposition yourself. Look at how strong these guys are. Almost 1,000,000 life. It's literally not even fair. You have to watch out for the elites, because I'm telling you. The Cow King, unfortunately, he ain't alone. He's got his medic. The medic is the first one that has to die. He's got an assassin. Yeah, he is beyond a pain in the ass. I have killed him a few times though. But honestly, almost every time, almost every, I don't know why I like collecting stockable items. Almost every time I've died at least one time, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have not killed him without dying at least once. Uh-oh, okay. You hear that? There's the Cow King. He's definitely in that direction. He's right there. So you hear that? There's one of them. See, these guys can do. Look at all those buffs I have right over here on the right for me. Okay, what the heck is hurting me so much? If I can... See, that's good. So killing one of them when he's not around, that's good. Oh, look at that magic damage. That's really nice. I mean, it doesn't have anything else that the Sandstorm Strike has, but the magic damage. Okay. So I got one of them, but that's not even the problem. The medic is the problem. I have to get the medic away from him. Because it will literally heal him over and over again. And he's unkillable. So you have to do that. Okay, there it is. You hear that? You hear that? The prayer aura? That's the one. Oh shit, there he is. Where's the medic? No, 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 no. Where's the medic? Where's the medic? There he is. Yeah, he needs to die way more. No, Cow King. Get away. Get away. Oh boy, I'm scared. You have no idea how scared I am right now. No, no, get away, get away. Where's the medic? There he is. No, get back here. Don't even think about it. See how important the charge is? Okay, good. You got rid of him. You see my Templar? He's dying? See that? Okay. Alright, come on, Captain. Gotta keep that debuff now on him. Jesus Christ. He takes like no damage whatsoever. So like I want to be near him to cast the debuff, but I also don't. Look at this guy. Look at how little he takes. Look at this behemoth. Seriously, it's like not even fair. I can't be that close to him. I need to take some hits because my Templar is just gonna get stomped if I don't. Come on, come on, come on. Templar lasts a little bit more. I need the Templar to last a little bit more. Okay, I need to distract him a little bit myself. Come on, attack me, attack me. Leave her alone, leave her alone. God damn it. Okay. Cannot underestimate him, seriously. He will take you down quick. If he gets a few good hits on me, it's gonna be all over. I got her up again. Okay, I should be good now. Did you see that? Did you see? Don't underestimate him. Ever. Wow. That's a first. I actually killed him without dying. Beautiful. That might have looked easier than it was, but that was not. I was freaking terrified the whole time. I've died to him so many times. Okay. Lumberon, that's not terrible. Oh, Talrash's Harajra Crest. I don't think I've found that so far, but alright. But you see, now we go and we kill the rest of the cows, because the cows actually give good EXP. They're much higher level than me. See, now I don't feel threatened anymore. Got rid of the Cow King and his minions. That was, without a doubt, the hardest part. And honestly, it's funny. I mean, I just put this build through. The last time I played Hammerdin was in Nightmare. I haven't done it in Hell mode before. Well, I mean, I did. Just very briefly, I found it wasn't working that well. My gear wasn't up to par. And, you know, I have better stuff now. And I literally just put it together today. And It's not even ideal. It's really not. But if it can do a hell mode cow, it can do most things. You know, it definitely feels tankier than my other build, and that's good. And it obviously does enough damage. You know, it does enough. So I'm happy with that because it's just. Who doesn't love hammers, man? Hammerdin is just so much fun. Seriously, it's such a fun build. I'm sure that. I mean, Paladin's going to be my first character when I go play. I can play D2 Resurrected. No question. I'll play all of them, but definitely Hammerdin. And the Paladin is just so versatile. It's so strong. I mean, it's so good that they made rune words that enabled you to have the Paladin's auras. Now, and I mean, I thought that was just the coolest thing. Blah, 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 blah. Boo. Boo. I just realized that my Heart of the Oak stage was dead. You've probably been dead for a while, huh? Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's zoom out a bit. I definitely didn't have Heart of the Oak before. I made that for my druid, actually. But it was just better than the other stuff I had in the past, so I thought, why not give it to the Paladin since I'm reviving the Hammerdin. So what am I going to do after this? Well, let's see, what time is it? Probably nothing else today, but what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to dedicate a couple of nights a week where I will stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to have specific days. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to pick a couple of days a week where I'll be playing this. I have other games I'm playing as well, but I do want to play a little more of this, and I'm going to play it a couple days a week. I know there's people who would really like to see more gameplay and to see if we can come up with, if we can improve the build, if we can come up with others. I personally would love to be able to finish a Hammerdin build. That's probably another favorite. Probably not more than the Hammerdin, but personally I think that look at that lag, those cows. I think the Hammerdin is probably the tankiest, and the reason why I care about that is because there are some uber bosses that are really, really difficult to kill. Specifically one, you've seen some of my older videos from the end of last year, you'll know which one I'm talking about, and I would love to be able to kill him, and I just don't see that happening right now. Even though this build is definitely tankier, I'm still don't believe it's strong enough. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I can give it a shot if I can get a little bit stronger. No, but I think this Smiter build is the answer. So, that's what I'm planning to do. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is a really good mod. This really is. I mean, if you like this game, which I do, I think it's unique. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy D2 Resurrected, but I'm definitely gonna miss the customization you get in this game, just because you can pick multiple classes. It's just it enables a level of customization we just didn't have access to before. So I like that a lot, and I've enjoyed it a lot. And I think that that'll still give this game a player base. So we'll see what happens with that. Just gather them up. Come on, where's more cows? Right here. There we go. Lag the game a bit. I remember when in D2, Blizzard had to make changes to some of the way that some of the skills worked because people would just stack cast speed and blow things away like you did with hammers, but it was other skills specifically. The first one I remember was Frozen Orb and Sorceress, and it would just lag the servers so much. So they made it stronger, and they gave it like an internal cooldown. You couldn't use it so quickly and so often. Which, I get it. It's just, it was so much fun to just spam. I mean, I'm pretty sure their servers can handle it now, though. It's funny about it. I'm definitely getting some good EXP. I'm not going to hit 92 from this run, but it's going to take me a good wave there. What are we at here? I only need 2.7 million. This is the highest level I've ever been with a D2 character, I'm pretty sure. Bane. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I think I've hit either 90 or 91. I think so. In D2. So this is either equal or it's the highest. It's just, I didn't do like ladders. You know, I wasn't really incentivized to just get all the way to 99. It was so much work. And I mean, just like in that game, if you die, you lose EXP. Although in this game, if you die and you go back to your body, you get it back. But if, for example, if you die and you go back to your body, you try to, and you die again, obviously you can't get back that EXP anymore. You can go back and get the EXP you just lost from the most recent death, but you can't die again and then go back and get both. So, oh god damn it! Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, at least there's some. Oh waste, I was gonna say. More EXP. Yeah, I'm so thrilled and happy that I was able to make it work. I made the build work. People asked, and I did it. So, and you know, I don't really blame people for asking because there isn't much of there's not a lot of gameplay of this mod online. There just isn't. There's not a lot of people have like posted videos or whatnot. It was hard for me even to find info on, like, for example, the cow level and how tough it was for hell mode, and just didn't see much of it. So I don't really blame people for like asking me and whatnot, and especially for a build like this where it's just really beloved. Come on, let's find some more.
No.
Yeah.
Is that it? Shit. Go kill that cow. Some of these things I just don't pick up because they're just not that good. I think I got them all. Yes, sir. Okay. Go back to town. No, we did it. Your private stash. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to you. Put you in here. I don't know if these guns are worth my while, but Okay. So I found so many of these things that I just moved them in and... Okay. I don't know why I keep so many of these socketed things. I don't even use most of them. I just found them to be pretty rare. So I just picked them up and... I got the 4-socketed Monarch ready for that. That Exile rune word. Speaking of which, let's take a quick peek at what it is we need from the cube for that. So different rune words. We're looking at armor. Let's see, look, there's a delirium. It's the, I mean, there's lore with +2 skills, but it's only +1. Delirium is +2. Even though lore has, I don't know, some interesting things, but delirium's just better. Exile. I'm missing Ohm. That's it. Just the Ohm rune. So literally 27. I found 26 twice. Found 28. If only I could convert down. I wish I could. Wait. Oh, but I have to use both of my Vexes. Wait. Oh, I can! Wait, what? Hold on, wait. Do I need... Am I an idiot? What else do I need? Okay, so I need the Vex. I don't need the low. What? Are you serious? How did I just think of that just now? Okay, wait. Am I missing something here? No, I have the Vex. I have the Ist. I have the Dole. I have the Monarch. I don't have the freaking money right now. That's the funniest part, by the way. I don't have the gold. Of course. Oh my god. Am I... It's funny, this is still going to be a bigger DPS boost for me than the Spirit, despite the cast speed, because this has 104% to all damage, and the +2 to skills, and it gives me the Defiance aura. Okay, I'm going to convert that low. I don't think I need it. Low is a good rune too. Look at that, 20% crit damage. But I can get an Ohm. Then I still don't have the gold. Well, let me see if I can fashion up the gold before I just go hastily and do that. What can sell? Do... Hold on. Maybe some of these things. Or you know what, before I do that, I'll go into here. Got a whole crap ton of worthless things. Of course, I can't tell how much they sell for. I forgot. Was there something? Hold on, let me go take a look. Let's go talk to Tarsi. Some of these sell for a lot, but I don't want to sell those. Those are really valuable for crafting. Dang, these sell for a lot. These severed claws. I don't need those. Leathery hides, don't need that. These are things that I never use. Those are interesting. I don't know if I want to sell those. This is magic damage, but it's not much magic damage. You I'll sell as well. What about you, dense furs? So these are things that I used to use a lot of, but I don't anymore. Look at how many health potions I have. I have over 1,000. I'm gonna sell that because I definitely don't need that many. I keep picking them up. Okay, let's see some of these others. Restless Remains. No, those are good. This one's garbage. This one is garbage. This one is... no, it's not good. Trash. Trash. Not terrible. That's not bad, actually. I should hold on to those. Attuned lodestones. That's a lot of gold. I'm going to sell you. Gosh, you're terrible. I'm getting rid of you. Searing Ember. See, the thing is, the reason why these are so weak is because I'm just too high level. These are not going to do anything for me. They used to be very useful for me. Not so much anymore. Yeah, I should be able to. I should definitely be able to afford this. Just selling a lot of these old things that I don't use anymore. Dang, ambers are worth a lot. I should pick those up. I can't believe I'm about to get exiled. I finally can have it. I've been waiting for a long time for that. Oh, I have enough now. Oh wait, no I'm not. Because I have to do this first. I don't know if there was another rune word that I was going to need low for. I mean, for smite, I'm definitely going to need a different weapon. It's probably going to be silence, I imagine. Oh, I can make silence too, but I don't know if that's the one I want. Is it that one? 156% or Breath of the Dying 260%. Yeah, I kind of need a Zod rune for that. Shit. That's not gonna happen. Death. 239% physical damage. That one's pretty good. Oh, it adds. Oh, it's for Whirlwind. Dang. I mean, I could go with Silence, but it's not as high damage. That's the only thing about it. Well, oh, Blunts. I forgot. Breath of the Dying. Blunt. Yeah, but I still need Zod. Luck. Destruction is ass. Oh, Doom is pretty interesting. Ooh. Just because it has Holy Freeze. Actually, yeah, that's pretty damn. 286%. Okay, Doom is probably what I want. The attack speed, the holy freeze. Oh, that's broken. Okay. That's probably what I want. Dang, it has random stats too? So good. What the heck? Oath. Oath is not bad, but not good. Silence. Yeah, I mean, this is probably a good start. I'm not gonna have enough to make both right now. I'm just gonna make Exile, but Scepters. Okay, wait. This is how I made Heart of the Oak. Okay. The Heart of the Oak only has cast speed. Yeah, so that's not gonna be good. Yeah. Doom. That'll be the next goal. It's got good attack speed, really high damage, extra attack speed. The freeze, oof, that's really good. I mean, obviously, if you could do Ethereal Breath of Dying, but there's no Ethereal items in this game. At least, I haven't found any. Sword, that's a one-hander. Yeah, that's really good. Also, really good attack speed. The stat, 40% attack speed, actually. I don't know, I just like the Doom, though. The Holy Freeze would be so busted. I just really feel like I'd be broken. No, I'll probably start with Silence for now, because I just don't have anything better. Two-handed. And two-handed Breath of Dying. Oh, man. Look at that damage. 374 to 789. Okay. Anyways, let's do this really quick. We'll make ourselves an home room. Okay, but now I need some other stuff to sell. Yeah, I can make silence. Definitely can. Okay, let's sell some of these things. I can't transfer money, right? I'm gonna sell duels. These executioners are pretty worth. Oh, no, not you, not you. I need you. You're good. You are not. Not you. That's good. Actually, Ancient Axe is pretty god-awful. This is much better. I should just keep the high-end stuff. Ogre Mauls. Got a whole bunch of Ogre Mauls for some real war clubs. Okay, let me sell these. Rip. Oh, these aren't even worth that much. For how kind of rare they are, I'm surprised. They don't drop that often. But, ooh, gotta get going to bed here. Artisan. Corona. Let's see if this gives me enough. God, freaking, who would have thought gold is such an issue? Oh my gosh. Just barely not enough. Wait, what about you? Okay. I have it. Smite. Oh, sorry, exile, yeah. Oh, I've waited so much for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Not only that, look at that. Look at the comparison. Spirit only has a 27% chance to block 272 damage with 0.75 second block recovery. This has, and the physical damage matters for Smite. This has 35% chance to block 1100. That's literally like, that's between 4 to 5 times more, and block recovery is faster, and the oh my god. Yeah, this is, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a Seal of Corruption on this too. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, what happened? Oh.
Greetings, friend.
Something fell off. What fell off? No, not you didn't. Seal of Corruption. Wait, actually, I don't want to put that on there because if I switch to Smite, Smite is not magic damage. I might have to actually think about this. I'm not going to make a hasty decision right now. But yeah, I'm going to have to think about that. What to put on there. It does say all damage though. Whereas you, so you're both +2. Oh, it's +2 to all skills, and Exile's +2 to all Paladin skills. Okay. That's why my DPS dropped significantly. So my defenses go up. Okay, let's take a look at my defense. 60% chance to get hit by Hullbowvine. My armor rating. Okay, chance to hit area. Okay. Alright. Now let's look. Still 60%. My armor rating goes up a bit. Yeah, for the Hammerdin, this is still better. Yeah. Because the all skills, the extra magic damage on it, yeah. It's still all better.
An old friend returns.
Yep. DPS is higher, so we're going to stick with that. Okay, that's fine. Once we get... We'll start with Silence, and then once we get Breath of Dying, obviously, or Doom, to be honest. I don't know if that's going to be doable, but we can certainly try. That's for sure. Okay, I'm pretty happy today. You know, we accomplished a lot. You know, we got this build up and going. It's very viable. We're making it work. And, you know, on top of that, you know, we completed a rune word that I've been wanting to complete for some time. And, yeah. We'll be back with some more Hammerdin gameplay, and maybe we'll be trying the Smiter Denout sometime in the near future. But for now, probably stick to the Hammerdin. It's probably going to be a little stronger until we can get some gold and make stuff. So that's it for tonight. We'll be back another night with some more Grim Dawn, Reign of Terror. So stay tuned.